Hey guys, this is Eric.
It's Tim.
Glenda.
And we are D&E Miniature and Board Games. So Tim.
This is a happy day for everybody here because Mr. Hopkins has received Black Plague, Zombicide's medieval version. So, plastic's off as normal.
Did I tell you we got this cool little letter?
You didn't tell me that you got a letter. I didn't even know you could read.
Yeah, we got a letter. It basically went on and on, showing us how much support, they were talking about how much support all the fans did with this franchise. They were even worried that this wouldn't even go over well.
Wow.
Idiots. But, basically they said, and this is the second paragraph, since the Kickstarter campaign ended, we've seen an outpouring of excitement and eagerness for the game to continue to grow. Thanks to hard work of our production team, we were able to complete the production of the core game a bit earlier so everybody could have it before Christmas. Except Canada.
Well, screw Canada.
The country?
So, rule book's on top, like normal. It's Zombicide, guys. So if you know Zombicide, we know how to play. There are a few additions to this. I think the biggest addition to the
Glenda,
normal
what's the biggest addition to this from normal Zombicide?
What is? Well, the torch, the dragon bile. They're very useful. Well, those are in place.
The necromancer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Basically, in place of the
That's going to be the new. That's going to be the new butt kicker. But of course, they have their abominations. And from what I've seen, those abominations are pretty gruesome.
Well, they have the one that can actually go right through a wall.
Which is
very dangerous.
But we won't have that till next year.
Which is not very helpful. So this is kind of unique here because...
Well, that was what they said. They did a...
box inside of a box.
They did a new design. So that you had everything. And you could just pull it out.
Pull it out.
And then on the inside, it actually tells you what's in here.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells you what order all the figures go in the plastic container. Because, you've never really had to deal with as much as we have.
No.
Once you take the figures out of the plastic container, you're like, does this one go here? Does that one
I
go
did,
there?
though, in my defense, I did get my fill when we were putting all the Rivet Wars figures back into their cells. That was... he left for almost 20 minutes and he comes back and I'm still tongue hanging out of my mouth trying to get these guys to pop into the right cells. So, but, standard Cool Mini stuff. Everything looks to be in good condition. There's a few of them that look like they might have popped out of their cell, but there doesn't appear to be physical damage, which is always good.
Now, also with this, you, besides the fact of the dice.
You always get the dice.
Always get dice. They gave us the little base wrap. So that, because this time, one of the things that they said at Cool Mini was that with Zombicide, every single survivor is a different color. Number one, that was a headache for production. But two, they got complaints because it was hard to paint them.
Yeah.
So what they did this time is all your survivors are in this brown color. It kept their production costs down, but also they did it so they keep the detail so that when you're painting them or even looking at them, you can see all the details. Because you've seen the yellow, You cannot tell what it is.
When you get down to start painting, it would be very difficult to see some of those lighter colors and even the darker colors, because they got some of them that are deep red and a deep maroon, and being able to tell the difference between some of that stuff would be helpful.
But so we got these. You put these on the base just like you do with our Arcadia Quest, and that's how if you're purple, your guy's the purple base. These right here, instead of trackers, that's right. Instead of Zombicide, where we have those cardboard things, or like we have the plastic ones now that we...
The skull tracker. You know, that this is replacing the skull tracker. I love it.
And they go right in these new style bases.
Bases and card holders!
Which even has a little slidey thing for the points.
Correct. Which
won't slide. Okay, there it goes.
Well, the first one never does right.
Well, it's tight when it's first. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Now, unlike regular Zombicide, you have 3 wounds before you're dead. Okay. Also, with this, you have 2 places for your weapons or your magic, because this actually has magic too.
Yep.
Unlike just a regular weapon, you have magic weapons. So, well, spells. And then you have a place here so that if you have a shield or armor,
right,
you got that. Which, by the way, one thing with this game, your shields or armor,
you can level them up, right?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
They have no effect when you get attacked by this guy.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
That's why they're called abominations. Yeah.
Hard to kill.
Now, this right here, unlike Zombicide where you can hold 5 cards the whole time, this game you have 2 weapons, you have shield, armor,
right,
and then you have a backpack
your
that holds
inventory.
5.
Right.
That's right.
There's a lot of great additions that they made to Black Plague. You know, definitely the bases.
Actually.
Yeah, the bases are big improvements. The trackers. You know, it's so much easier to watch that. You know, versus, you know, trying to slide those cards in and out with the wounds.
Now, also, if I remember correctly, when they were talking at CMON, oh, that's cool. When they were starting at CMON, I'm going to get to it. There was discussion of going to this type with Zombicide.
They should.
But it's just a lot of... They'd have to redo all the cards. Now, for those of you who backed Besieged, in the Besieged game, the core figures from Besieged have the cards for Zombicide Black Plague, so you can actually use the ones from the core box and from the expansion, I believe, for Black Plague.
So you can play cross.
So it gives you like 8 to 10 more characters.
Huh.
Alright, so I've got the cards out right now. Now, for those of you who are used to having, when you're playing Zombicide, you have stack like that of the weapons and the spawn cards.
Equipment and spawns, yep.
Hey, this is game 1, guys. Game 1. That's your equipment. That's what you're searching for. That's your spawn cards. You don't have a lot with this one.
But it is coming.
Now, you also have the Orcish Crossbow and the Inferno spell. Now, also with this, we have vaults. You get the door, and you go down to vaults, and these are in the vaults.
Ah, I see what you mean by vault now.
And the other thing, too, is... Oh, those ropes there.
Good job.
Unlike with Zombicide where you gotta... Unless you put like a color tab on there like we do with ours with the starting equipment, the starting equipment for Black Plague actually says starting equipment on the card, and it's a different color.
So you don't have to buy a sticky anymore?
Nope.
So are you telling me
that we could pick this out from random? Yes.
But I'm just saying, are you telling me that Cool Mini is actually a company that listens to suggestions from players?
Yes.
Yes.
They said that.
What?
They're happy about the suggestions.
The players actually push their Kickstarters most of the time.
And just refresh my memory, Black Plague brought in how much?
4.1 million, almost 4.2, I believe.
4 point some odd million.
Actually, one of their it was the most successful Kickstarter.
And didn't you, if I remember correct, you told me it was 1.7 million after the first month, right?
You mean after the first 12 hours?
12 hours?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think people might have wanted this.
For those of you who weren't doing the Kickstarter of Black Plague broke the servers at Kickstarter. There were people that were still waiting hours after they did their pledge to get confirmed.
Because
Oh my
everybody's
gosh.
on it.
Eric, you got your handy dandy knife? Because we got some
Well, I just got to
tiles.
reach over Glenda to get to it.
We got some tiles.
You know, this is unusual. We've unboxed a lot of cool mini stuff. And did you notice that the wrapping is not as tight as normal? Normally, this is just...
Yep. And it also feels like a different type of plastic.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it feels like a heavier type of plastic.
This time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe that's because of maybe some of the water issues
Came from China?
that they had said. Because I know you mentioned that.
Are we ragging on China a little bit?
No, it's just a typhoon, you know?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay, well,
It's double.
never mind. We take it all back. They put everything together.
Cool.
Mini.
Mini.
Ha!
Alright, so here are our character cards. Now, like in Zombicide,
I played that.
yes, you play. I think you did, yes.
Played that.
You played the nun, I believe.
During the demo. Yep.
Yeah, I did. It happens, man. It'll be okay. It's on the bottom. Nobody will see it.
Ah,
Alright, so like on Zombicide, like Anne, she gets Bloodlust Melee. Baldric gets Spellcaster. Clovis gets a +1 die to melee. Nelly gets a +1 free move action. And Silas?
Silas.
Silas gets +1 to dice roll. Now, as we were talking with the trays,
show it.
it slides right in. So, when you're getting your experience, you got counters that go in there.
Track your level up.
Get your tracks. And this is up here.
That's-
It's sometimes I just can't remember what it is.
That's the wound tracker.
No, this is the wound tracker.
Are you sure? Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
that's
this
the
little
wound
skull.
tracker.
Sorry.
Do you remember what those three were?
You know what? It's so weird. I cannot.
Don't
But-
know.
Hmm.
You got the
Well,
rule
you
book.
gotta
Look it up.
choose from there anyway. Here we go.
Alright, so
Oh. You're gonna.
go ahead and look it up. So, we've got our normal counters.
Word.
We got our spawns. The doors. These are your vault doors here.
Dashboard.
Your dragon bile. Now, somebody was saying, yep, there it is. They were asking why on the back of the dragon bile it had the circle. And only two of them did. Those two had fire, those two had circle. But nobody could figure it out. They've been asking Simon on the Kickstarter website in the comments.
I wonder if it's alternate for another potion or something.
I'm not sure. But it could be. Because they have one in that. I saw one of the potions they were talking about actually hits everything in the zone. It's a lightning strike.
Aha.
So to answer your question, trackers in reserve.
Oh, they're trackers in reserve.
on the top.
Wow, so you don't even have to look for the trackers. They're all sitting there.
It's right there, and the skills are here. There you go.
Okay, so cool mini fashion, double-sided. There should be 9 map boards, which actually give you 18 different maps.
Little bit of damage down there on the bottom corner.
Yep, a little bit.
Is it
But
opening
it's not-
or it's dirty?
Yeah, no, it was already like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. But I'm
Some
actually
imperfection.
I'm actually looking. You know, I'm remembering when we pulled it out. I don't remember seeing any damage to the outside bag, so this could have been
Just
Packaging.
packing.
either packing or it could have been at production and they pack, you know, they got shipped to us that way. So, you know, either which way though, the cool mini boards, very detailed, and then once again in the rule books there's the scenarios to play. But with this being, you know, Zombicide and the expansions and all the extra stuff and everything that we know is coming down the pipe for this game,
Coming!
that is a little weird.
What was a little weird?
plead the fifth. But the 9 tiles, there's more coming. There's more, survivors. The new abominations.
Well, the Wolfberg, you get 2. It's like 2 or 4 more tiles, but I also got the extra tiles.
Right.
So guess what? When we set up a town, we'll have a town.
We're gonna set up a town.
Big town.
And of course, when we play the first couple times on the Facebook page, I will post pictures.
This is awesome.
Oh yeah, there he is, Tim.
Very.
The necromancer.
That's the one you're gonna have to find and kill right away.
Very
Yeah, because if he gets off the board, you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, also there's different types too, because like I said, if I remember correctly, the Kickstarter has like 5 or 6 necromancers.
Yeah, they mentioned it in the rule book that there's different types of necromancers, and all of them have different abilities. They have a different. I think they spawn different cards. They are a nuisance to say the least.
You know what I didn't notice when we pulled this out?
A lot, probably, because we're all excited about it.
The zombies on the first tray, they have 1 of each with the 6 survivors.
I was wondering why there were some over there.
It's 1 of each mold. So you have 2 different fatties,
So
2
you
different runners,
all your
and
unique ones
5
then.
different walkers.
Okay.
So we won't have crows, and we won't have it's NPCs.
NPCs.
Instead of VIPs, it's NPCs for this. We won't have those till sometime in the first 3 months of next year. We won't have Wolfenberg, which is I think that's the expansion.
That's the werewolf.
Yeah, the
stuff.
werewolves and
Yeah.
stuff like that, which will basically take the place of the dogs.
Right.
And then all the extra characters, and I think I got 2 or 3 of the artist boxes, because I got the nerd box.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the guy's first name is, but you can only buy that during Kickstarter. It was a very limited run. So I got that, and then I got a couple of the other ones that I really liked. Because I was like, if I need more survivors, I'll go buy the box. It'll be for sale. Support our local gaming. Who do we game at?
Treefort, Fayetteville, Georgia. So what do I win?
For what?
For knowing that we game it.
She knew it. You just were louder than her.
I said it.
Did you say it?
Yeah, I said it. Treefort.
Glenda, so what did you think of Black Plague?
It's an awesome game. I love Zombicide, and I love this even more. The characters are awesome. I like the Dragon Bile and the Torch.
You look vile, huh?
Yeah. Love it! I remember killing a lot of zombies.
My wife's a freak!
That's not true. Anyway. Yeah.
So anyways, first quarter, I will be getting the rest of the special characters that came out in the Kickstarter.
Which is a buttload.
Oh yeah, over 40 or 50 characters.
They're all awesome too. The ones that I've seen that he showed me is really wicked.
I got a couple of boxes of special characters, including his last name is Nerd. I don't know what his first name is, but his box was only going to be offered in the Kickstarter. It was a limited run. They'll have a few afterwards, but not many. Wolfsburg, which is the expansion, and the werewolves will probably take the place of the dogs.
Yeah.
The VIPs this time, they're NPCs.
NPCs.
Something about notorious players or something. I can't remember what the heck they were calling them.
Has to be different.
Has to be different.
It's a different time period.
That's right.
But I gotta tell you, man, we gotta cut this because I want to play.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I was like a giddy kid sitting by the window waiting for Santa Claus today.
He face shoved the poor mail lady back into the freaking thing after she gave him the box.
She's like, "Hey, thanks for coming out." No, you don't understand. I've been waiting for this for like a week.
Just a week?
Really,
Yeah.
since this thing ended.
He's literally been giving me daily updates of tracking. So yes.
Yep.
I was so upset though. Australia's had theirs for like a week.
But guess what? We're hoping that ours will be one of the first ones to hit The YouTube,
It's not.
crap.
Crap. Australia.
Well,
Two guys in Australia.
I'm saying
The
in
two
the
guys in
US.
Australia did a really good job.
I was saying in the U.S. though. That's where I was going to go. Because I was like, if somebody else got this first and has already done an unboxing, then screw them guys.
Well,
But more power
Australia,
to them because that's awesome.
They have to have theirs first, you know. There's nothing else to do.
Well, this game,
Hey, they have the most dangerous bugs and animals in the world. They have plenty to do down there.
this game has definitely been highly anticipated. People are definitely talking a lot about it. We're all excited about it. You know, it's going to be fun.
So, anyways, guys, as always, support your local gaming store. We play where? Treefort Games
In
Fayetteville,
Georgia.
Georgia. And as always, if you like what you see, take a look. We do have a Facebook page. And when we do play the first couple games of this, we will post pictures up. I go tonight to get my new video camera, so we should be able to do some playthrough.
Looking forward to doing those.
Yes. Because in the next coming weeks, you have the next 2 weeks off, so we'll be doing some Arcadia quests, we'll be doing some Rivet Wars, Zombicide, Black Plague.
Maybe even some more painting videos to post up.
I will be doing another painting video since I've been getting such good response hits from my other one. I'll be doing another one. But as always, guys, game on.
Game on, folks.
Game on.